what's going on? Been a few days. 5 days, I think. Hubs, first in the chat. Thank you, Hubs. Cheech. Iceman. The one and only Electro King. Oh, we're ignoring Gumbo's comment. Cheech, you too. What's up, Pineapple? Went from 43 million power to 72 million power. Not bad. Not bad at all. What's up, Stone Cold? Again, for those of you that don't know, Electro King, the graphics god, is here. If you need any sort of graphics whatsoever, Rise of Kingdoms related or not, I'm sure he can hook you up at a reasonable price. Great customer service, fast turnaround time, and he's a good person. And he's got 18 kids to feed. So, yeah, hook him up with some orders, would you? Oh, yeah, lots going on. I'm sorry, guys. Thursday and Friday, they were just hell on earth at work. And I just did not feel like streaming, did not feel like, you know, trying to keep people entertained, trying to stay positive. I just wanted to do my own thing. Selfish, I know. And Saturday, Sunday, had a lot of stuff going on around the house. Just kind of decompress. But we are back. Belisarius Prime. We'll take a look at him in a little bit. I'll give you my thoughts and opinions, and you can give me your thoughts and opinions. We are registered for KVK. We are registered for King of the Nile. We've got several good kingdoms already lined up to go in and pair up with us. Cannot wait. That should be super exciting. What's up, Justin? Yesterday, I made this chest piece here, level 5. Whenever the wielder's troop is hit with a basic attack, it has a 10% chance to gain 6.5% counterattack damage for 2 seconds. Figure I rally with ZL. This is my archer equipment for rallying, so let's do it. So we've got a level 3 helmet, level 5 chest piece, level 3 gloves, level 4 weapon, level 2 legs, level 5 boots, level 4 dagger, and hopefully, well, I'm sure we can get a ring as soon as we enter KVK, right? Where are we here? King of the Nile. Shop. Yeah, 180. I've got 186. So we'll be able to grab a ring and hopefully get that to level 4 shortly after we get into KVK itself. Let's do a belly flop. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, right? I guess time will tell. What's going on, Ape? Yeah, I'm ignoring your comment, Gumbo. About time we get a stream. Fucking smartass. Nile's like tequila for me. One too many bad times. Well, yeah, we had a bad experience in Nile as well. So, you know, what do you do? All right, you have two choices. You can team up with shitty kingdoms, so that you get lots and lots of really good fights, but then you take the chance at going up against kingdoms that have done the opposite and paired up with the best possible kingdoms that they could find. You know, we've got some good allies that we're going to pair up with. You know, we'll bring in a few other kingdoms once we see who all is registered, right? I don't expect every single kingdom to be the best of the best in our war camp or our ally side, right? Because we do want good fights. We don't want the enemies to just, you know, tuck their tail and run like they did the one KVK against us in Nile. But, you know, at the same, I mean, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. This is what I was trying to explain to several of our leaders, our R4s in 1029 earlier. You know, you can't go into a KVK and say, hey, let's take the weakest possible allies just so we get the toughest possible fights. Your goal is to win. At the same time, you don't want a KVK where there's no fighting at all. You know, and it's a fine line you walk there. You got to pick good allies, people that communicate well, people that plan well, coordinate well with you, and get along with you, and, you know, roll the dice. Yeah, exactly. Every KVK, there's a possibility that somebody's going to say. I mean, look at the KVK that 2049 and 1365 run, 1175, a huge ass fucking kingdom, with two 1 billion accounts in it. They said, "Oh, this isn't fair. We're not going to fight." So that can happen in any KVK. Well, then we'll farm right there with them. We'll farm kills on them. You know, but what are our choices at the moment, right? We either sit out another round, and we get Heroic Anthems or Siege of Orleans, which I think we're going to do Siege next time. Or we go into Strife of the 8, and I'd rather gouge my fucking eyeballs out than ever do a Strife of the 8 ever again. 32 kingdoms in a Strife of the 8. No, thank you. Or we do Alliance Inviticus, and that's just got so much micromanaging in it. And besides, it's full already. So our choices are Strife of the 8 or King of the Nile. What's up, Milky? So we're... You know, sometimes you just gotta go with your gut. Last KVK was fun. Tides, I'd do that again. I'd do Heroic Anthem again, but the only one that I am ever dead set against doing is Strife of the 8. Told these guys if they want to do Strife of the 8, you guys have fun. I'll migrate to another kingdom and come back after KVK's over. So, what was I doing? Let's. I really want to do Esmerelda bad, right? I want to spin this bad, but every time I do, I get fucking robbed. So I am. You don't know. I mean, my hand is subconsciously moving over here and clicking these buttons. She robs me blind every time. That's possible, Justin, but I mean, that might be me in this kingdom, but not a lot of people in the kingdom have all those commanders maxed. Full spin that? No, I am resisting the temptation. Let's look at Belisarius here. I really haven't read these much, but other people have kind of told me what's going on. Deals direct damage to a target troop. Damage factor 2400. That's pretty good. For the next 2 seconds, the target loses 50 rage per second. If the target is surrounded, it is inflicted with the deception effect for 5 seconds. Its active skill requires 200 more rage to use. So you're reducing rage and you're making your enemy, if it's surrounded, require 200 more rage to fire off their skills. That's how I interpret that. Okay. Nice. I mean, it's a nice debuff. That would work well, in my opinion, if you are swarming a structure. Okay, I don't know, and others have said the same thing. I don't know that that's going to work well in open field combat. You've got so many commanders that rage so quickly. Unless Belly is firing off his skill first, it's going to be too late. Just my opinion. We'll leave that up for a second so we can discuss it. Heard they increased the drop. Heard they increased the drop rate. A rumor I just started. So I did the 5-spin, right? We were discussing it on Discord early this morning or late last night. I did the 5-spin because I want to spend a 10. And let's see, open in browser. I mean, this is what I got on the 5-spin. We'll just show you real quick. So we got three purple materials, 3 legendary materials, and then some speed ups. So, I mean, after that, I think that's all the luck I'm going to get on Esmerelda. It's time to quit. Yes, all people in Kingdom need to be wailing. Pineapple says he's not even going to unlock Belisarius. Made my 3rd cav set a few weeks ago. I knew the new commander would... I don't know that this is overpowered, is it? See you later, Gumbo. Have a good one. Hubs, that's a nice skip for me. 1029 migration still open. You've got like 1 day, 1 hour, 26 minutes, and 17 seconds to contact Captain Stinkfist or Mad Mania. And then get your screenshots over to them, get an interview in, and then migrate over. Proof they increased the drop rate. That was one lucky spin. That's the luckiest I have ever gotten on a 5-spin Esmeralda. That's the only reason I took that screenshot. All right, so let's look at Belisarius Part 2. The commander's cavalry will gain 30% attack and 20% march speed. Nice. Whenever this commander's troop exits combat, cavalry units will gain 60% march speed for 5 seconds. Can we say farm killer here? What's up, new name? I mean, you wanna kill farmers? You take Belisarius and Nevsky. 60% march speed whenever the commander's troop exits combat. To the last man, this commander's cavalry units gain 25% defense. So we've got attack, we've got march speed, we've got defense. While this commander's troop is on the map, whenever it launches a basic attack, it has a 10% chance to deal extra direct damage to the target. Damage factor 500, cooldown 5 seconds. Okay, it's 500 damage. It's a little bit of a bonus, right? Cavalry defense 25%. Very nice. Farm killer, kill chaser, meta art commander. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. I don't farm kill, so I like to chase farm killers from time to time, but I don't run around killing farmers. Part 3. This commander's troops deals 10% less skill damage. I don't understand that. This commander takes 10% less skill damage. That's always good. This commander's troop is attacking another troop on the map, and the target troop has less than 80% units remaining. This commander's troop deals 30% more skill damage. Very nice. Can't complain about that. More skill damage is good. But you got what? 2400 skill damage maximum? 2500, somewhere in there. If the current target of this commander's troop is surrounded, increases the target's damage received based on the number of troops surrounding it. So if there are 3 troops surrounding it and attacking this Belisarius march, you do 6% more damage. 4 troops, 9%. 5 troops, 12%. If the current target of this commander's troop is surrounded, so if you're attacking somebody and they're surrounded, not if Belly's getting surrounded, but if you're attacking a target. I mean, when are you not hitting with 3 troops, 4 troops, 5 troops? I think this is your anti-cheeseburger there, so you can't just jump out and cheeseburger somebody. All images are for illustration purposes only. In-game content is subject to change. So, I don't know. Either I keep using Budakawaya's sheet. Either I keep using Budakawaya's and do 0 damage. How is that doing 0 damage, Prospect? Or bring XY Belly to the lineup. If you just made a 3rd cavalry set, then you'll probably want XY Belly. That was Belisarius Prime, Jolene. I think many people, Zach, are right in the same boat with you. They're very disappointed. They thought this would be an overpowered commander when it's just a kind of a niche commander. Personally, I think he is going to have a place for those people who are farm killers, running around killing farmers. People who are playing in Ark of Osiris, possibly champions of Olympia, right? That's 60% march speed. You can get the hell away. People run away in champions of Olympia. It might be a good commander for those players that seem to fight on the outside of the murder ball, and they go in and they attack. Oh my god, my screen is flashing in red. Let me get the fuck out of here. Those types of players. Ark of Osiris. And with the debuff, I think he would probably be good in a swarm, in a big swarm on a flag or a fort. Right, with the rage debuff. Do I think he's going to be overpowered in the open field? I don't. Am I going to expertise him? Depends exactly when our fighting starts. It really does. I want to wait. We'll spin the wheel for him. We'll unlock him. We'll get him to level 60. And then we'll see how testing is. And when I talk testing, I mean real world fighting, not this bullshit testing that's done in Ark of Osiris. What's up, Raz? Unlock him for the first bundle. Ark, yes, he looks good in Ark. Oh yeah, they always release a new commander right before Ark of Osiris, right? Always. Because they want those players spending that money, doing that testing, doing those practice matches, spending that money, busting out the credit card. Lambo needs a KVK diet. He certainly does. He certainly does. couple other players came in yesterday, day before. Coco Boy, I think we already highlighted him in one of the streams. He's from 2605. Snow Goose with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Snow Goose. Appreciate that. Lefty is joining us in the stream as well. What's going on, Lefty? If you haven't checked out Lefty's channel yet, we're going to drop a link in here. Be sure and go and subscribe to him. So if you got a gifted membership from Snow Goose, please thank the Goose. Please do that. It's always appreciated, never expected, so thank you. So we got Coco Boy, he comes from 2605. We got Smokey the Bear at 109 million power, 8 billion kill points, 29 million deads. And where are you? Where are you? You just migrated today? What are those two? From 1960, we got Yin Yang. 65 million power, nearly 10 billion kill points, and 35 million deads. And he has said if we get, he or she, I'm sorry, I don't know if it's a he or a she. He has said if we get 15% training rune in pre-KVK training days, he said he's taking first place. So yeah, we're looking pretty sexy, I think, for the next KVK matchup. We are sitting, our alliance is sitting at just about 7.1 billion power. And as far as kills, we're creeping ever closer to that 200 billion kill points. I would definitely agree with that statement, Pocket. If you're building your very first cab march, Belly Prime ain't it. Go Nevsky Jones still. It sounds like he's going to push you guys up to A seed. We'll see. I'm sure he's sitting on speed ups from being in 1960. You know, hopefully he's here for a few KVKs. If not, hey, we'll take him for one. Not in my KVK, please. Lefty's signing up for King of the Nile as well. We'll see. So we were talking earlier, Lefty, and let's just say that. So we're a C seed now, I believe. We're just above that threshold, C or D seed. But if they have 100 kingdoms registered for King of the Nile, what seed you are right now doesn't matter. They will go through and they will reshuffle all of those kingdoms and assign them an A, a B, a C, or a D seed. Based on all the registrants for that specific King of the Nile format. It's possible. We could see ya. We could have some fun, right? We could have some fun. Be a good time. I really should pick those up, sell those credits in the shop, but I'm way too lazy at the moment. It'd be a good time. You know, tell your tell your leadership, hey, ally with these guys. Was 110 kingdoms in King of the Nile? Let's look. Yeah, 111 right now. So there's 111 registered for King of the Nile. The Pioneer event is full with 100. Strife of the 8 has 18. 18. I don't think they even have Desert KVK anymore, do they? I have not seen this come up in ages. Let's see. Season of Conquest, Lost Kingdoms, Heroic Anthem. We've got a bunch of KVKs there. Strife for the 8, none. Desert Conquest, none. King of the Nile, there's none currently going on. Siege, there's a few. Warriors Unbound, there's 3. Storm of Stratagems, we got a few. Tides of War, we got a bunch. And Invictus, we got 4. All complaints go to Stinky. No, you can send your complaints to me. I'll just ignore them though. What's up, Alloys? Good to see you. So it should be a good time. I'm hoping for some good fights in KVK. If they want, I can, fight with one arm tied behind my back. I'm okay with that. Make it hard to pee, but Dan, what's going on? I always for you're here so frequently I don't remember your command. If it's Dirty Dan, Dirty, or just Dan. There we go. If you guys don't know Dan, be sure and click that link and subscribe to his channel as well. He puts out a lot of good content. When I needed Tides of War information, that's right where I went, because they were about 2 weeks ahead of us in Tides of War. So I got to see what was coming up next. Oh, does Dan have new Electro King graphics on the channel? Really? Ooh. Ooh, let's check this out. That's new on top, right? Dirty Dan, that's a mean looking bunny. I don't understand why you went with a bunny, but hey, to each his own, right? Let's see the most recent video. What kind of Okay. Not at the moment. Do we got some killer graphics in here somewhere I need to be checking out? One month ago? What about lives? Were lives oh, we were playing Helldivers. That's why we went with the War Bunny. We were playing Helldivers. Oh, look at that. Is this all Electro King work? But yeah, y'all go check out Dirty Dan. Looks like he's up to some shenanigans, playing some Helldivers and some different games there. And yeah, you better not give me a copyright strike for playing your YouTube channel on mine, Dan, right? Bunny is an ode to my old gamer tag, Bunny Blunts. Okay. Not Bunny Blunts 420, just Bunny Blunts, huh? Yeah, like I said, guys, Electro King does good work. You can see it there. You can see it on my stuff. You can see it on Apocalypse Gaming's channel. You can see it everywhere. Esmerelda Prime is new Cav Garrison. There we go. Esmerelda Prime. I would probably still, I would have to invest in that. Maybe not this Esmeralda, but yeah. Farming gems, farming gems. Who's in my level 2 gem nodes? Get out. After we get our farmers going here, we'll take a look at some of those Ark of Osiris matches. Group stage finals were yesterday. Who hit me in Canyon? How do I stack up against a 60 GT player? That's not even my defensive lineup. Holy shit, I gotta change that. It used to be you set a defensive lineup and it stayed. Now every time I go into Sunset, I have to do a different lineup, different lineup, different lineup. Brad says he saw Belly's skills and expertise Cordoba. I'm not too impressed, Dan. I think he'll be good for the different formats. Ark of Osiris, Olympia. He's going to be a top-notch farm killer, that's for sure. But is he going to be the new open field meta? I don't think so. Is this how I did it? I think so. Or like that. I think by the time he fires off his rage debuff, that most of the troops on the battlefield are going to rage already anyway. So for rallies and swarming things, he might be good, putting that rage debuff along with all the other debuffs from other commanders on a flag or on a fort, but I don't think he's going to change the open field meta. You know, that said, I'll probably still expertise him relatively quickly since we're going into a KVK. We've got, I do want to see who the MG commander is and what skills they're going to bring to the table, if they're going to be an overpowered garrison or whatnot. But, we do have 1,290 goldies to play with. I would like to spin the wheel at least 3 times for Belisarius, though, before I expertise him. Getting 3 full MGEs in would be nice as well, but we'll see what happens. I don't know, Pocket. I don't know. If you're already running, if you're already running the HQ Joan and the Nevsky William, or HQ William, Nevsky Joan, however you decide to do it, and you're only running 2 cavalry marches, I don't think it's worth it. If you're running 3 cavalry marches, yeah, then I would replace Honda, and I would put Belly behind XY. Farm killing test? No. No. I think KVK 1, KVK 2, yeah, we ran around killing farmers all over the map. But no, that's very time consuming and very tedious for just a few kills here and there. Besides, most of the time it's T1s, and I would prefer not to have T1 kills be reflected in my stats. But is XY Belly or is XY Justinian going to be better? You can always do CC Honda for the speed. That's my T1 march. I don't know. I don't know, guys. We will see when he comes out and when others do testing. And we'll go from there. The thing I don't want to do is drop a shit ton of gold heads in him and have him be dog shit. You know, if the new Cavalry MG commander is going to be a meta garrison or meta rally commander, I can't imagine it's rally. We just got Justinian, right? But if it's a new meta garrison commander, I definitely want to get that for the benefit of the kingdom. You know, that said, there are others with much better equipment than mine. You know, we have several people that have rings and horns procced for their cavalry or have already leveled up much of their cavalry stuff. I really haven't focused on cavalry as I'm focused on archers for rallies and then infantry here for garrison. So even if I were to expertise a new MGE meta garrison commander, there are others who would get priority over me in MGE just simply based on their equipment. Let's have some fun. Spin the wheel and the winner gets to pick an emote made by me on my channel for 1 week. Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Let me get up the wheel spinner here. Clearing it off now. Showing it on the desktop so you can all see it. Okay, guys. Zach, I had 1,400 gold heads ready for field. I skipped Herman in lieu of keeping Boudica ZL for 1 archer. Maybe I circle back. ZL Herman is fantastic. Justinian Belisarius is Dino's comment. What's up, Pirate Code? Okay, so Electro King. I gotta switch back for a second here. Electro King, the god of all Rise of Kingdoms graphics, has graciously volunteered to do this, right? Instead of giving away a profile picture today, we're gonna spin the wheel. Whoever wins on the wheel will get to connect with Electro King and get an emoji made that I will put on my chat for a minimum of 1 week. And members will be able to pop it for a minimum of 1 week. Okay, you guys know the drill. St. Jolene's already typing it in there. Zach's already typing it in there. So, if you want the opportunity, the chance to pick an emoji for my streams for a period of at least 1 week, type Electro King Rocks in the chat. We will spin the wheel. Please ignore all these ads. This is a free wheel spinner. Cheech. Oh man, we're gonna have a big pot leaf on the emojis if Cheech wins here. We've already got a pineapple pizza emoji. Dino, thank you for the subscription. The membership, I appreciate you. Thunder popping the Electro King emoji. That's the exact same thing. Oh, I already put Dino in there. We're going to have to remove Dino. Dirty Dan. Gax. All right, I think I got Dino in here twice, don't I? Yeah. Dino entered twice. Everyone in? So again, you will get to pick Fub. You will get to pick an emoji that Electro King will make and send to me, and we will put it in on YouTube for a week. Missed you, pirate code? My apologies. Got you in there now, sir. Okay, and nothing crazy like female camel toe or boobs or anything like that, right? Let's keep it semi clean. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, pirate code. So you can find Electro King on my Discord. Touch base with him. Give him some emoji ideas. And he'll shoot that over to me, and we'll get that on as quickly as possible. Woohoo! Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Electro King. It's just, which emoji do I take out, though, right? We'll probably have to remove the pay to win or the F2P or the pineapple pizza one. There's some that are there for good, right? Go Pack Go stays, Bears Still Suck stay. These are the ones that are like full-time. Never leave the chat emojis. The others we can rotate through. But everyone uses Pew Pew, Feet Pics, and Juicy. The only ones that don't get used too often are the pay to win, the free to play, and the pineapple pizza one. Pineapple pizza is going to boycott the stream if we remove that emoji. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm going to wait for testing. If I have to max that commander because we're fighting, and it looks like he's going to do some damage or allow others to do more damage, we'll do that. But I would really like to spin at least 3 whales for him. 3 whales for him. 3 wheels for him. That would be ideal. Oh, and Melky's sending me gem deposits. He heard me complaining on stream. Somebody was taking my gem deposits. Thank you, sir. While we're hanging out, though, if you haven't done so yet, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Greatly appreciate it. I know I haven't streamed in 5 days, but we're gonna do our very best to try and not let the day job affect my attitude, or to adjust my attitude in some way, shape, or form as soon as I get done with work, so that hopefully I can go live a bit more often. What do I want to see in the next Archers? I want to see a fucking dominant Archer garrison. I really, really do. I mean, we had Artie. She lasted for a half a KVK, maybe. A Mandatory, yeah. Yeah, not the greatest. Dito was really, really good unless you threw cavalry at her. Soon after Dito came out, Justin came out, made Dito obsolete. So I would like to see overpowered Gorgo-like garrison commander. It's been here too long. What's been here too long? The pineapple pizza? 10 circle AoE Kusunoki Prime. Kusunoki's got that silence on him, right? I don't recall the last time I even used... Yeah, look. 69,000 kills. Whoops. He instantly dispels all control, slow poison, exhaustion, and normal debuff effects. Damage is garbage. Garrison commander. So if you had an overpowered garrison commander that dispels all of this stuff, that's archers, 15% attack, 50% defense, that's not a lot in this day and age. Additional damage factor 450. You know, I mean, let's jack this up to like 2,700. You know, jack this up to 30% and 30%. Garrison counterattack damage, let's jack that up too, right? Because everything gets swarmed these days. But in this, take it off as city only. Let's do it flat for flags. Right, maybe a direct damage factor of, what did I say, 2,700? Additional damage factor 500, and still dispel everything. That might be good. The problem is every time they release an archer garrison, it's used for maybe 1 KVK, and then it's done. One and done. You know, it's those infantry garrisons like the Xeno, like the Gorgo, right? That seem to last. I mean, I guess infantry has to be good for something, right? Did do everything today? Yep. Remember when people used... Yeah, well, John Wick used to use Belisarius and CC all the time. Infantry is good to kill. Amen. Amen to that. I know, Apo is an infantry player, right? I give him shit all the time. Yeah, please, you go, you max all those infantry commanders. It just gives me more targets in the field. God, I don't... Oh, guy, I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. Country is slow, but the kingdom I hated couldn't catch my Scipio Lucci. Save image. Give me just a minute here, folks. Pictures. We save this in our YouTube folder, our emoji folder, and our Electro King folder. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to chat for just a minute here. Give me a few minutes. Takes an old man time to do this shit. YouTube Studio, monetization, memberships, customize default perks, emojis, change this one out here. Save and publish. All right, if you refresh the stream, you should see the new emoji in there now. I thought. Did I save and publish it? I could have swore I did. Yeah. Where the hell is it? I still see free to play in there. Okay, let me refresh again. There we go. See now, so now we just need to get Pirate Code a membership so he can spam his own emoji, right? Thank you, Electro King. Thank you, Pirate Code. Thank you all for playing, for entering. Having some fun. That was a new one. An emoji for 1 week. That was a new one. That was a new one. So that will stay up for at least a week. Hopefully in that week's time frame, Pirate Code will get a membership, right? I don't have any more free memberships to give away. I can do 10 of those a month. So we did all 10 at the beginning of the month this month. You sent him a copy too, right? So he can use it for an avatar if he wants, or for a profile pic or something. All right, let's get through these other farmers here, since we're not doing much anyway. Got to keep it until he gets a membership. Hey, start donating them memberships, right? That's all we got to do. Goose was in here, did 5 already. More memberships equals more emojis. Oh boy, I'm slacking on farmers today. Why is it a level 5? We want 6s. Good night, Jolene. Sleep well. Man's better spin for Esmerelda. I don't know, man. There's Thunder with with the gifted Leo style. Oh, we tried, Pirate. We tried. All right. I will gain my gems back when we go into KVK. Give me a minute. Thank you, Thunder. Appreciate you. That's why we're all here. You're here to see me spin Esmeralda. It's not my engaging personality, Dino. I'm hurt. My feelings are hurt. You really know how to kick a man where it counts. Yeah, see, it's been a while today since I've been through these. As soon as matchmaking is over, I'll bring all my other farms out of the cloud, and I'll start farming on all 10 again. And then about 10 days before KVK is done, I'll send them back to the cloud. $32 votes. 50-50. All right, I just know I'm gonna regret this. I do. A part of me is already dying a little bit inside. A little better. I mean, I need general speed ups. I don't need that. Training I'd be okay with too. There are no general speed ups in here, are there? I really could care less about the purple blueprints. All right, training speed ups. That's not a total loss. See, I'm getting Dino. It's all your fault. It's all your fault, Dino. Told you I should have stopped after that really nice 5-spin I had this morning. Let's exit out of here. Let's breathe for a second. Okay, there's one legendary there. Oh, come on. I'm telling you guys. I know. Half of you said no, don't do it. Half of you said yes, do it. We're fully invested now, though. There's one. That was absolute trash right there. Okay, all right. There's a good one. 3 and 3. I mean, now we got to go to we're gonna have to do 100, right? But that sucked up what, 40,000 gems? See, now we got to get more gems just to get to 100. So it's all your fault, Dino. It's all your fault. Nothing for... Nothing for Lucci, nothing for Zeal. Those are the two that I'm focused on right now. Yeah, but it also costs quite a bit more in terms of gems, right? I mean, let's hope we get some out of here now. Oh boy, blues and greens. I guess eventually we're going to be doing a siege march, so I guess. It is what it is. I blame Dino, though. 2 more refines on your bow. I think I'm right about... which bow? This one? I need 2 more on Hydra's Blast myself. So my plan this KVK, right, is... get some fighting in, get my kills in. First thing we're going to get as soon as we go in here is that Ring of Doom. Hopefully I will get enough coins to at least get 1 more Hydra's Blast. Hopefully 2. 1 for sure. We've already got 1 coin, but we always got to sit on 1 coin in the bank for the Autric inscriptions, because these cost 1 coin. But we are focused on the Ring of Doom and that Hydra's Blast. After we get enough blueprints for Hydra's Blast, then we'll circle back and we'll start getting the Ancestral Mask. I would absolutely love to save up and get this Cavalry Defense City Skin, but you know, we'll probably just skip that, and maybe future Zenith will have enough speed ups to go for that. So while we're registered for KVK, right? But matchmaking doesn't start for another 1 day, 30 minutes. So we still have 1 day, 30 minutes to bring people into the kingdom. But if you're interested, hit up Captain Stinkfus and or Mad Mania, and let them know. They're doing the recruiting now. We're hoping for it, Pirate Code. We are certainly hoping for it. I know a lot of kingdoms still do King of the Nile as a recovery or a farming KVK, but Gumbo's last King of the Nile, they got some good fights in. I think it's changed a little bit since the layout's changed, so we will definitely see. I would rather do King of the Nile though than Strife of the Eight. I do not ever want to do Strife of the Eight again in a low seed kingdom. 8 camps, 32 kingdoms, that's just diplomacy nightmare. It says current season not supported. We just had someone migrate in this morning. So I mean, just this morning we got a player from 1960. Yeah, Yin Yang came over this morning. So what KVK season are you in right now, Sasha? If you're in KVK 1, 2, 3, or your first season of Conquest, you would not be able to migrate here. If you are in your 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, whatever season of Conquest, then it should not be a problem. Provided you can pass the Mad Mania test. If you're going to contact him, please do it on Discord. You can find him on my Discord. What's up, Crow Gaming? It says I can go once the power is lifted. Well, I mean, yeah, because, you know, I mean, right now we're capped at 25 million. I don't want some, 300, 400 million power whale coming in here and disrupting everything. I mean, if we need to get somebody in, we will, take the cap off for 10 seconds, let them in, then put the cap back on. That's just how it works. Yin came in earlier today. Smokey the Bear. We had one special migration ticket, so I said, just I don't want to deal with it. Just apply for a special migration. Mims, Mims from my chat. Mims has a farm here coming at some point in time with the main account. You think everyone's underestimating Belly Prime? Why is that? Explain. Why do you hate Storm and Stratagems, Pete? So we had Strife of the Eight, King of the Nile, and Alliance Invictus offered to us, which means the next one will be Heroic Anthem, starting soon. Siege of Orleans starting soon. And I'm guessing they'll do another Alliance one. Alliance Invictus. That's my guess anyway, although this says 620. We can run through them again. Which skills, Crow Gaming, are you particularly fascinated with? I would agree. He's not a primary commander, right? I think the thing that scares me is I understand the rage reduction. And rage requirement to increase goes up by 200, but if his skills are not firing off before all the other commanders attacking him, chances are he might pop this once. It's not going to do a whole lot of good in a big murder ball situation. I don't think. That'll be... that could be really, really good against a flag, a pass, when you're debuffing a structure. I mean, taking 10% less skill damage, you can't underestimate that. 30% skill damage bonus. I mean, he's definitely going to be a commander that if I see on the open field, gets insta-targeted. You see a belly on the open field, like you see a Herman on the open field, you want to take him down as quickly as possible. You don't want them in a fight for long, inflicting this rage reduction or increasing your rage 200 points, right? Yeah, I mean, if I expertise him, that's where I'd put him. Is probably behind XY as a third cavalry march. But it's if XY Justinian is your third cavalry march now, do you really get rid of Justin for Belly Prime? I don't know. I tend to just run 2 cavalry marches. So I'm gonna expertise him, but it's how quickly do I do it? I would love to spin 3 wheels before I invest gold heads into him. And unless I see some testing that shows me he is absolutely game changing, that's probably the plan. What's up, Voltron? Yep, he's gonna be I mean, Belly Prime and Nevsky killing farmers, yeah. I expect to see a lot of those running around the map. Definitely. But I'm not going to run around the map and kill T1 troops in resource nodes. That ain't how I play this game. Uh-oh, what did Lilith do? Why are you quitting? What did Lilith do? Next comes the infantry commander beast. So let's look, right? And Appa was saying this earlier too. We've got Boudica Prime. We've got Herman Prime. So we've got 2 prime commanders for archers. We've got Belisarius Prime. We've got Joan Prime. We've got 2 prime commanders for cavalry. What's next? We've got Scipio Prime. Another infantry prime commander is on the way. What are they going to do? They've stuck with civilization commanders as prime commanders. Who are the civilization commanders that are infantry? Sun Tzu? Luigi? I think people would riot. I think people would riot if they did Luigi. I don't even know if I'm saying his name right. Do I even have any kills with him? Oh, almost 100,000. So my guess would be Sun Tzu Prime comes next with AoE damage. Bjorn, yeah, Bjorn is Vikings. Yep. How do you have skill animation of him already? I appreciate you sending. I can't play it on stream though. If it gets posted to my Discord, I don't think he's going to be worth 690. No. I'm gonna try and spin the wheel as many times as I can before I expertise him. 2 reasons. That's the smart thing to do. And I have a feeling that the next infantry commanders that come out are going to be crazy good. And if it's an infantry commander with AoE damage, like a Sun Tzu Prime, We need to save our gold heads for that. Chinese servers? Okay. All right, we'll share this then. That skill seems to be firing off super quick. I don't know if they have this sped up or if it's just on a loop. Oh, it's on a loop. You can tell because the health for the barbarian just keeps jumping up, then back down, then up, then back down. I was gonna say, man, that skill's firing off super quick. I might have to rethink this. I would like to see Sun Tzu as the next Prime Infantry Commander. I think that, with AoE damage, I think that'd be nice. Yeah, the skill firing off, it's not over the top. It's, keep it sweet and simple. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look super good, but it's not bad. You waited a year for this cavalry commander? He might still be good, right? Wait for the testing. Wait for the testing. What's up, Archer Syndicate? My personal opinion, and, I'm kind of echoing the sentiments that others who I trust have said the same, is he will primarily be used for Ark of Osiris. He will be best used in Ark of Osiris, Champions of Olympia, Killing Farmers, and potentially with the debuff, Swarming Flags, Swarming Forts. I don't think he's going to change the open field meta. I think he'd be great for a third cavalry march. If you're running 3 cavalry marches, I think you've got a good choice there. Am I going to expertise him immediately? No, I don't think I will. Unless testing shows something completely different. And I don't trust Ark of Osiris testing. There's too much going on in Ark of Osiris with attack buffs, inherent attack buffs in Ark of Osiris for me to trust Ark of Osiris testing. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm just after 5 years of playing this game, right? It's hard to get excited about a new commander until you see them actually in action. Now, honestly, if C. Will comes out with a video and said everybody must expertise him, then I'm going to think twice about my comments and my statement, right? I can see where that's a possibility. Archer Syndicate says be decent with Huo, because Huo could outrage and then you could reduce the opponents plus make the active skill harder. Just a theory, though. I mean, I think, right now, if I'm fighting in the open field, there's a couple of commanders that I target right off the bat. I target Guan, and if I see Herman, I target Herman. Herman Prime, that is. Those are the two commanders that I go for immediately. I think Belisarius Prime will be on that list because you don't want him sustaining in a fight for a long period of time, attacking your armies when they get down below 80%, and also debuffing your rage. Do I think he's going to be a game changer? I mean, unless you're going up in a murder ball and you're going against 20, 30 Belisarius, I don't think it's going to be crazy bad. Don't shoot me, but I'm going to try Khan Belly. Hey, you got to try everything. I mean, Khan is still the skill king, right? Crazy fast on those skills. But I don't know how to take William out of the lineup. Right? And I don't have the equipment to run 3 cavalry marches. This is my 3rd set of cavalry equipment, right? Where are you, XY? Right here. I don't want to be fielding 3 cavalry marches unless it's right at a pass opening where I'm charging to get somewhere as fast as I can. But I'll just random teleport in those instances anyway. Khan, Nevsky, Rex, and 1v1. Haven't tried it. Haven't tried it. And even my top tier cavalry gear, yeah, it's the best of the best other than proctoring Proctorn. But that's because we're going all in on archers for rallies and infantry for garrison. You'll appreciate this. We got the level 5 chess piece yesterday. We'll get the Ring of Doom as soon as we get into KVK, and I can buy a blueprint. So we'll get that up to level 4, which is rallied armies and garrisons. And then we'll slowly work on that other stuff. I mean, I'm just going with my gut here on Belisarius, and what I was thinking was echoed by other people that I trust, so we'll see what happens. Time will tell, right? And the thing about those screenshots, too, if you look at the last one, images are for illustration purposes only. In-game content is subject to change. So if you're not liking what you're seeing and you're a cavalry player, bombard Lilith's inbox. Say, we want better. They could change it yet. Anything is possible. That's close to the city. Let's just grab that. That one too. And you all know, right? I'm not one of those guys, and no disrespect if you are, but I'm not one of those guys that studies report after report after report, or does advanced calculus or anything like that when I look at reports. Enemy sad face good, friendly sad face bad. Where's my fucking cav AoE? I would phrase it a little bit differently than that, Justin, but I mean, if you guys haven't seen me fight, you will this coming KVK. And do I hit and run? Do I hit and run? Do I retreat when yellow? Mad Mania can answer that question. I'd prefer to go into a murder ball and sad face all 5 of my marches, do as much AoE damage as I can on as many targets as I can, and let my team come in behind and clean up the mess. Because by the time the mess is cleaned up, I'm back with my 5, 6, or 7 marches. That's how I have fun. I don't have fun by micromanaging and, ooh, this march is getting targeted. Let's recall this one so that everybody... Nah, I don't play that game. Or let's just only fight on our own territory game. Nah, that's not Lambo. That's not me. So we are waiting for reset. We're going to go to 100 on Esmerelda. It's all Dino's fault. Alliance mobilization, that's got another day on it, right? We have no requirements on alliance mobilization. I hear some crazy rules in some kingdoms. You have to get at least 1,600 points or things like that. No, nothing crazy there. We're in 9th. It'd be nice if we didn't drop down to 10th, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, I did my part, 2,060 points, 11 tries. But I mean, there are some kingdoms out there that require their players to can't finish below 1,600 points. And if you have farms, your farms have to hit that too. And I'm sorry, that's just crazy. I'm done with Esmeralda's last. Yeah, this time it was not pretty. I mean, we had a 5 spin where we got three legendary materials and 3 purple materials. We had 2 5 spins like that, right? But really, if they had general speed ups in there instead of the research and building speed ups, it would be much nicer. Hopefully this KVK I can use, what is this, can you use 100 and, what is that, 166? 166 days of building speed ups, just building your, maybe I just don't ask for helps on those. Crystal Mine and Crystal Research Center. Or I get it down to a minute. If I get it down to a minute and I use a 24-hour speed up, that's going to count as 1 day, right? Maybe that's the play. I want to, because some of these I'll never finish, right? Like some of these with where are they here? Permanent city theme. These are all frickin' Zenith city themes. Can't rewind the clock and do those Zeniths over again. Maybe I got, no, that would make not, that would not make sense at all if I got more helps in a KVK than you did. Coming from 2605 and 1365, right? But, I mean, Alloys, you still have 1 day, 8 hours, 1 day, 8 minutes and 40 seconds that you can migrate here. Unless you're probably still within your 30-day window, so you can't get the hell out, can you? Sorry, you're stuck. Next, well, good to see you. That is an F there, right? getting later in the evening, and I still have to meet with Shappy Gaming later tonight. He wanted to have a conversation, so not about migration or anything. So anyone in Shappy's kingdom, don't get worried. He wanted to do an interview for a podcast or something. I don't quite know what he wants, but told him I'd touch base with him at what time? Let's lock it in 9 o'clock Eastern on Monday, so that's 8 o'clock my time. Yeah, a lot of those achievements I'll never get. But still, if we look at the rankings, right? I'm a fair number ahead of Alpha. Yeah, it's kind of sweet. So Coco Boy, Yin Yang, and Smokey the Bear, 3 of our top 6 players came in this last migration in kills. So 3 of our top 6 players in kill points came in this last migration. So we're looking to have a sweet KVK. And then Sir Wolfie came in the migration before that. Trash Panda the migration before that. Noobzilla before that. Echo came in this last migration. Sweetie the migration prior. Thunder the migration prior. Captain the migration prior. Gax came in this migration. Mayhem this migration. Cough this migration. Mad Max this migration. Ani the migration prior. Is Kalen back? He's in PK? No. Okay. Alright. I thought he went to the cloud a while ago. Brown Bomber came in this migration. Captain Jack came in this migration. So we got some just locking and loading. Getting ready. Psalm, which KVK we doing? Dude, just look, man. Now, tomorrow night is ARC registration, right? That happens on frickin' Wednesdays at Reset, doesn't it? I do not like that new format. Oh. What do you think, Alloys? Oh yeah, Cheech came in this migration too, didn't he? He's somewhere in here. Chronico came in this migration. I don't know. Y'all have different names on Discord than you have on YouTube, than you have on in-game. It just confuses me. Alliance kill points. So power, we're at 7.1 billion. Alliance kills, we're 186 billion. So, I mean, considering that if you really look at our alliance, if you study our alliance, right, we've got the 8 R4s, R5, got 53 main accounts. Everything in rank 2 is a farm. these are all farms. So really that's what, 7.1 billion power, 186 billion kill points for 53, 61, 62 players. Smokey the Bear, that's it. That's it. So I think we're doing quite well. Generally, when we go into a KVK, we're like 10th, 12th, 14th in alliance power and 1st or 2nd in kill points, which perfectly fine with me. Belisarius is looking like the goat of farm killers. Yeah, I would agree 100% there. I think he'll be good. I don't think he's a must-have instant max commander. I think ZL is better. If I didn't have ZL maxed, I'd be focused on ZL before I would Belisarius. Herman Prime. And then, I mean, you either way, you need a top tier cavalry commander to pair with Belisarius, right? So I don't know. I don't know if I'd call him the GOAT yet. I want to see testing. I think he's going to be fantastic for killing farmers. I think he'll do really, really well in Arc of Osiris. In Champions of Olympia. I think the debuff that he brings, the rage debuff that he brings, will do very nicely. Swarming flags and swarming forts. In a sustained attack, I think that will do really, really well. In hit and run open field fighting, not so much. Yeah, we were seeing that, MD. That's just crazy, right? Only 20 kingdoms registered in Strife of the Eight. They're just going to drop them all on the same map and say, here you go, have fun. Got 114 registered thus far in King of the Nile. And 100 in Viticus. So we're going to Nile. We want to try Nile again. The last experience we had was really, really piss poor. And honestly, I'd rather gouge my eyes out than ever do a Strife of the Eight again in a small kingdom. Oops. Sorry, mixer levels might have just went wacko there for a second. I mean, Strife of the Eight in a small kingdom, we had 8 camps. 32 kingdoms. Diplomacy was an absolute nightmare. You know, I mean, immediately when we got into Strife of the Eight, our allies were pretty much picked for us. Because there were 4 Chinese camps in that Strife of the Eight. You know, before we could even reach out and say, hey, do you guys want to ally? It was, okay, it's us 4 against you 4, deal with it. Yeah, I mean that's the nice thing about Nile, right? Is you can let's reboot the game here. Stand by. Is you can choose your allies, right? So you can pick good allies or you can pick bad allies. Now there's positives and negatives to each, right? If you pick allies that are subpar, you're going to get harder fights. If you want harder fights and you want to potentially lose a KVK against a kingdom or kingdoms that have picked top tier allies, then that's the way to go. You can pick really good allies and you You have a risk then of meeting up against kingdoms that are in King of the Nile strictly to farm. Why does that say wood? Somebody's trolling. You know, so our last Nile KVK was absolutely awful. Every time a pass opened, the enemy was gone. Nobody would fight us. Literally. I had 177 kills, 177,000 kills, and like 77,000 dead, something stupid low like that. Strife can be fun to watch when, Imperium Kingdoms, 24-hour day, 7-day a week fighting. But it is no fun diplomacy-wise from a low seed standpoint. None whatsoever. Alright, so let's get these done. Let's end the misery right now. I would be nice to get at least 4 more legendary blueprints. Not counting these, not adding these together. I would like to see 4 more legendary blueprints. And then I will not feel so bad, but that's not going to happen, is it, Esmerelda? Okay, there's 1. 3, 0. All right, yeah, we're sorry, we're not going anywhere past 100 whatsoever. Thank you. Have a nice day. Please come again. Oh, there's my 3 legendaries, right? When I hit 100. So we got 4. Yeah, no matter what KVK you go into, there's always a chance that somebody's not going to fight. That somebody's not going to like the allies that are picked, and they're going to stomp their feet and whine and cry and, this isn't a fair matchup, we're not going to play. You know, fair matchup or not, we're going to give it our all. You know, if it's overwhelming odds, then we're going to call it. We're going to, start saving up for our next KVK. Lick the wounds, start saving up for the next KVK. I did not enjoy Strife. Did not enjoy the Nile KVK when we didn't get any fights. And that sucks. Because the biggest thing you miss out on in KVK when you don't get fights, and this only happened that one KVK, is you miss out on those iconic crystals. I could care less about the season coins, about the conquest coins. Those iconic crystals are, you need those now. You cannot live without those. Hey, 10 Suleiman, okay. That almost makes up for Esmerelda. Almost. Where is he at even? 5521. We've got a ways to go. We've got a ways to go before we can switch to old Bertrand there. That was a very good, very, very good KVK, Justin. I will agree 110% with you there. We're going to do our dispatching. We're going to do our travels. We're going to save Karak for work tomorrow. Got freaking meetings all day long tomorrow, so we can get Karak done while we're in those meetings. Give me something good. Give me something good. Not these blues. Okay, okay. Yeah. We want oranges. We want oranges. Meh. I should probably change that hollow square to V formation if I'm eventually going to do Gonzalo. Infamy, that's a new one. Alright, I'll take a look here in a second, Mad Mania. What KVK are they in? I thought Sam was in 1846, right? Or 1875. One of the two. Sasha is Sam. Okay. Did we get all 5 of them over there? Not quite. Which kingdom were you coming from, Sam? I'm trying to find our chat again. 1875, right? You didn't just migrate there, did you? You're not in that 30-day window? Now, touch base with me tomorrow. Yeah, it's weird. Mad, can you find out from Captain if he had to cancel registration and re-register to get that other dude in today? I was in meeting, so he was R5. New name saying thank you for the gifted sub. I believe that was Snow Goose earlier. Oops, I almost forgot. We got food, we got stone. Let's grab wood. Okay, that sounded bad. Let's grab wood. There you go, Lambo. We'll get our canyon attack in here. We'll see if we can find Mad Mania. And we'll hit our new friend from 60 GT. See what happens there, right? Boom, 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 boom. Let's watch it. Yep, we are registered for Nile. I hate that my ZL swings down. I'd love for him to be hitting that Trajan up on top too. But Scipio went down quick. My Lucci Constantine just healed. We're good there. Cheech says he just tried migrating his other account and it shows it's possible. Just need to raise the power cap. Okay. Thanks, Cheech. So if you're ready, Sam, we can touch base at some point tomorrow and get you in. Yeah, we're paired up with a couple of really nice sea seeds, so hopefully it'll be a fun one. All right, let me, before I forget, right, we just want to send ready check. We'll do 24 hours. Bada boom, bada bing. Well, can't be worse than our last Nile KVK, can I? Mean, we walked away with the Zig at the end, but I would have preferred to get some fighting in. Alright, Croc bosses when Friday, so we have to do the bosses before the weekend. Damn it. Apo is still streaming, but my guess is he will be wrapping up soon. So we're gonna call it today. We're gonna get you over to Lefty today. So once you get there, it's the hashtag Lambo Raid. If you prefer to go watch Apo, please, you're free to do your own thing. But we're gonna get you over to Lefty today. I think we're gonna call it. We're meeting with Shappy Games later tonight. I don't know what he's got planned. If it's a live stream, if it's just an interview that he's recording, we'll see. We'll see. But stay tuned to Shappy Gaming to see something with Lambo. Lambo don't know what yet, but we'll see. But thanks, guys, for hanging out again. Sam, if you want to get in yet tomorrow, hit me up. Hit me up tomorrow. I'm not going to raise the cap tonight because, well, there are people watching the live stream that might try and sneak in here, and I don't want that. So hit me up tomorrow. We'll go from there. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate each and every one of you. Snow Goose, thanks for the 5 subs today. Thunder, thanks for the 1 membership gifted today. Sorry, Car. We're going to get you over to Lefty, though. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.